3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
All right, let's do this. Let's hit the books. Part of the Hammer Betting Network, sponsored by FanDuel, alongside the man, the myth, the legend himself, Joey Knish, producer extraordinaire Zach Phillips with us today. I am merely Brad Powers. We are doing a halftime show with the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame leading the Navy Midshipmen 31-7, thanks to a bunch of turnovers by Navy. Did not saw high scoring, but did not see 31-7.5. I certainly didn't see that. What's your early thoughts before I get into this FanDuel read?
No, I mean, listen, you can't turn the ball, especially when you're a dog. You can't turn the ball over 3 times and miss a field goal and want to cover numbers there. So, as you said, Navy's defense has been getting sliced. We thought that they've been average. I mean, the end of the half there, they were close to 8, 9 yards, 10 yards of play. But listen, that's the name of the game. Turn it over 3 times and a half, and you ain't covering too many of those.
Notre Dame opens up a 6.5 point favorite in the second half. Do we like Navy? Because they will not quit. They will play for 60 minutes.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think
7's the best bet. 6, that's lean.
Yeah,
that sound good?
Yep. No, I'm with you on that.
Total's 24 in the second half. So over Old Tout Service doing okay. We'll see. They need 2 touchdowns in the second half, if you catch my drift. But if you guys have been living under a rock, and this is your first show you're watching because you tuned in to see some possible F-bombs from me, let me remind everybody that this show, Hit the Books, is brought to you by FanDuel. And you can make every moment more of this college football season with a win on FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. Love FanDuel, whether it's opening up the week as far as FBS, FCS lines, whether it's the derivative markets, whether it's season win totals. Love FanDuel. And right now, all customers can get a profit boost every single college football game day. That means you can pump up your gridiron winnings multiple times a week. And my favorite, we call it the PBT offer, the Parlay Boost Builder, PBT, because it's T's for token. LSU, Texas A&M. Hey, man, I'm just reading the copy. I'm burgundy. I don't get it. They say PBT, and then they call it a Parlay Boost Builder. So is it PBT? Is it PBB? What the hell is it? But I'll tell you what is it tonight. It's the big game, LSU, Texas A&M. Who in the world had these 2 teams as their last remaining unbeaten teams in the SEC? Going to be a really good game. We like A&M, or at least Knish does. Market says LSU. Either way, it should be tight. The market loves it. And you can use your Parlay Boost Builder or your PBT, whatever you want to call it, on spreads, live bets, totals, and so much more. And you can just visit FanDuel.com/hitthebooks to download America's #1 sportsbook. That's FanDuel.com/hitthebooks. Disclaimer, you must be 21 plus and present in select states or 18 plus and present in DC. Often required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg/help.com. See, I had to read in front of me today. See how fast
I go. You blew it through today.
Love it. So, for those just tuning in, we're leaning Navy in the second half. I mean, they play 60 minutes. I mean, this ain't you don't have to be Einstein to figure that out. So they have moved the football. They should probably have more on the board. Notre Dame probably have some backups in that aren't used to defending the option. I think we're going to see more points, to be honest with you. I mean, this one, now we're not going to see 38 in the second half, but
yeah, I would agree that way too. I would lean the over on there. I know a little bit of
I know money's coming in a little bit on the under. I know blowout. You think, oh, they're just going to sit on the ball. I don't know, man. Maybe this is a different Navy. This is a different Navy offense. They're going to throw a little bit. They can run. They can do a lot of things. So I don't have a best bet though. I don't feel like best betting it.
Yeah, I agree with you. If we would have got 7, then I would agree with the Navy second half position there. But I think line's about right. You
hear that in the background? I got a cat that's pissed. So I don't know what he's pissed about, but it's funny.
Is Lane here coaching for his job in this second half? I mean,
yeah, that's the early surprise. I mean, they just no-showed. I mean, here's what I'll say. Those rumors about Smoke in Gainesville, starting to believe him a little bit.
I'm starting to. He might need to be a foot out the door if he loses this one. Because man,
is Napier going to get fired the way Florida's playing? I mean, I think Napier should keep his job if they get the bowl eligibility. I'm just saying. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't.
That one is definitely surprised. Do you got anything for this? Do you like anything in the second half? I haven't watched that one play for play.
It's right on the total. I know 10, like 40, under 49, 49 and a half, and it's like right on the number there with the second half. I
thought that was a good play by him today.
Yeah, and so you can base there's 25 FanDuel, I think is 49 and a half. You want to go under there or
48 and a half live or
there's some 25 and a halves out there in the market. So I would
let's go under 25 and a half. I'm fine with that. The only thing I'd worry close game overtime, but you want to go best bet under 25 and a half?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, best bet under 25 and a half, second half. Boom. There you go. That's why you tune in.
With Oklahoma on the lead there. I think game script would lead itself to a little bit more of the under. Them just trying
Holy shit, it's 4. I thought it was 10-7. It's 14-10.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm an idiot just seeing that. Holy cow. All right. Yeah, they start pressing. No wonder you said his job's on the line. I thought it was 10-7. They score right before the end of the half?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Shame on me. That's on my one TV I don't always watch. Washington just went down the field and scored. Somebody, I feel bad for Fabulous one. Looking Washington second half turnovers will level. Looks like you're on your way there. Washington.
Yeah, no, that was first. I know another friend of the show gave that out on that one too. So I think what's that? You're on 15 shows, but the one of them with Payne. I think he was on Washington second half there. So
okay.
Yeah, right. that was I mean, they were just some unfortunate mistakes first half. It was about an even game. So I thought that's
a typical Washington game where, I mean,
yeah, it is.
So that pick six was unreal where it got tipped at the line and it was just like intercepted at the line. Like he intercepted the pass. It was unbelievable. But they're in this. They're live, Washington. I like it. Not be surprised they went outright.
No, I agree. Ugly one in Columbus.
Yeah, is this team really? I mean, how many games is this, man? At least in these first, I got to start looking at their first half numbers. They can't be that great. Their first half. I mean, because Akron game was bad first half. Marshall game was bad first half. This one's,
you look at the box. I didn't catch a ton of this. Raiola has not done anything. Howard was 9 for 9 there. Just kind of Nebraska did get a few sacks on him there, and they weren't able to run the ball. So, I don't know. Just a kind of a sloggy performance there. Oh, and so another surprise. Like, God, you know what? We talked about this on Monday's show. The number was too high on UNC. We never got into it. It closed much lower.
Yeah, you did.
And
that was a sharp side there. I was told by multiple people that was the sharp side. I couldn't get there on them. I didn't know what they'd look like coming out of the bye, but obviously, kudos for Mac Brown. That good for him. Team focused off the bye, off of 4 straight losses. They got a button up there. So but man, as the week went on, I mean, obviously not just the market telling me, but a couple people I respect said that was the side. So
and it's a beatdown. I mean, 275 yards to 76 sacks for North Carolina to 0. So yeah, that was nothing fraudulent in that one. That is a UNC beatdown.
And you were on that one, so I got tip the cap to you on that.
I got a little.
You mentioned though that's.
I know I had a little sprinkle of it, and then number 2, I was like, I'm not going to go back, and then of course they're.
Let's keep it rolling. Peyton Hamlin, any injuries to look out for in the later games? There was one just announced, unfortunately, for one of our best bets. Utah State's leading wide receiver, Royals, looks like he's out. He's one of their best players. So not that a wide receiver moves the line, but that was one I just caught. I got sent a message on that.
Will Johnson,
any other ones for you?
I know, like, that was kind of, I'm not going to say it. Listen, I think Mr. Johnson has shut it down for the season and is going to the league, if you catch my drift there. So I think he was dealing with some turf toe. So it is what it is.
Looking here, if there's any other injuries. What's the word? Why is East Carolina continuing to take money against our best bet Temple? Do you know anything there?
Oh wow, I just saw that pop 10.
I did hear a respected groups on ECU. I don't get it. I just, with an interim coach these days, I would rather fade than follow.
Huh? Yeah, I am. Oh, man, I can't believe that's hitting 10 there.
Yeah. I don't know. Simon's been in and out, so that would be my worry.
Yeah.
I just, that's not good for the old best bet there.
Nope.
Not good.
The game day steam on that one is not in our favor.
But I will say this: game day steam isn't always that great. I can tell you that. Even Boise steam last night, I left a lot to be desired, even though they ended up coming through.
I know. I woke up and said, "Son of a," it got me on.
You like that reverse jinx? I only do, people like, you do that all the time. No, I don't. I do it like 3 times a year when I really need something, and I need that.
Got me on the old reverse. That's over.
Yeah.
I didn't actually catch obviously
I rewatched it this morning.
Yeah, what'd you think?
That's just a quality game. I mean, it was pretty much, obviously they did a good job on Genty, but people saying, "Oh, he's done with the Heisman." You fucking kidding me? At 128 yards and 2 touchdowns, game winning. When they needed like 3 first downs to close the game out at the end, they were able to get it. So it was just a pretty high quality game. Kudos for a record turnout there. Malik Williams ran around, but they're still able to get 6 sacks on him. So it played out almost kind of as expected, a little bit lower scoring than what I thought, but 2 really good teams, 2 teams, they're going to play again. The next one will probably be on the Smurf turf, but pretty high quality game.
Yeah.
Guy asked in the chat, "Hey guys, what do you think about Colorado State -4? A lot of money on New Mexico." I agree with it. I bet New Mexico.
Yeah, no,
Where are you at though? What's the deal with the under money? Are you kidding me? How are you betting unders in New Mexico games?
You pulled the trigger too early on the New Mexico unders apparently last week, but yeah, that's not anybody I know. I'll tell you that.
62. Do we want to go over 62 or just leave it alone? I'm telling you, I would lean over 62. I don't know how you don't bet an over in a New Mexico game.
At 61, I'd be in for sure.
All right. 61.5. Maybe we'll get there during the show. I doubt it. We'll come back to that one a little bit here. John in the chat. "Hey guys, awesome pod. What's the thought on?" I was like, POD. What's a POD? Play of the day pod. Dude, I am literally mentally challenged sometimes. What's the thought on Rice +7? Haven't seen anything regarding the EJ Warner injury. Did you get any update on that?
No, you're gonna have to look pregame. One of those we're not going to know until who's taking reps on the field pregame. So I'm sure it'll drop here within, what time's that kick? 3:30. So probably warm ups here in the next half hour, 45 minutes.
6.5 is a positive sign there. That'll play. Lean Rice. Guy S. Utah State -2 still bettable. I mean, we gave out money line on them.
Yeah.
I still like it. I know Royals being out hurts. I mean, the dynamics of their offense, but I like the play. Akron Zips money line. Yep, we're in on that. That was part of the special. Derek in the chat. BP, please help me understand how is Texas only laying 17 against Vandy. Injury report's not great late in the week. I know Vandy's overperformed this year, but seriously, it's a major overcorrection. I did bet Texas -17 on the open and didn't think I'd ever see that line again. But a couple starters are out on defense. I think Bond is out at wide receiver for Texas. Texas, though.
Yep.
Still. Do you?
I mean, I could only listen at numbers, not team. I could only bet Texas at this point. If you took some Vandy early week, I understand it with the injury stuff, but now, I mean, there's even some cheap 17 out there. So yeah, it would be Texas or nothing for me.
Are we going to see something less than 17 is my question. Because
I was going to say, I think you might see a flash of 16.5 at some point.
Okay. David in the chat, Missouri team total thoughts. Let's look an update there. Looks like Brady Cook's going to play. I was getting whispers on that when we were doing the show yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard he's going to play. I've heard he's real banged up, and he's just going to gut it out. So I don't
17 and
think
a half. What do we got there? Zach, do you have that one? Did you flash it? I'm sorry. I'm like looking at 3 different screens. Missouri team total. I would like under 17 and a half. That would be my preference. I think I see one book has it in faraway places. There he is. There's the man.
can't do
Look for a
60.
17 and a half. I see one at a book. He books, let's just say, they book a lot of presidential stuff. I like him, Mr. Mason. Jacob Murphy, Oklahoma State +7. A lot of people. Baylor, what I'm told, is one of the sharper sides of the week. But
yeah,
if you're talking price wise for me, I lean Oklahoma State +7.
Yeah, I would lean that. And you know what? I've heard some both sides of this. Here's what I'll say. The sharper sides are the sharpest sides are the one that your number's going to take off at some point. Yeah. So I'm in again at +7. I got a little Oklahoma State. So again, I'm with you in terms of just that at 7. That was a number I need. I hear some of the Baylor's been playing better, haven't quit. All that offense looks better. Oklahoma State banged up wherever, but I can't get to 7 for me.
Agree. Guy asks, are we go with Northern Illinois Ball State over? Yep, we're the best bet last week. Baylor, we just talked about that game. Number dependent. Oklahoma State +7. I would have bet if I had Sunday on open, I would have bet that. Thoughts on SMU Duke? I like SMU. Although keep in mind for the future, I like SMU more next week against Pitt. But RJ Maryland being out is out for the season. Really hinders SMU's chances to win the ACC, in my opinion. I mean, he's one of the best tight ends in college football. So I think Duke's it's more of a fade against Duke than anything. Did you play that game this week? I did bet SMU.
I actually haven't got some 3 across the board on UCF there. Just was seeing.
That's crazy.
I did not get to the what do we got on? What's the current on SMU?
11.5. I think Zach showed.
Yeah, there's yeah, that's the only mostly 11, 10.5. I'm actually probably going to, take some SMU here as we speak.
All right, there you go.
I'd love a 10. Again, I'm betting, can't do 11.5. There's some.
Can we do a 10.5, Zach? Is there enough of 10.5s out there for us?
I don't think
do? Or 11 best bet. 11. Can we
11 widely available if we want to best bet 11.
Do you want to best bet it? I mean, I'd bet it this week.
Yeah, I agree.
And all right, best bet, SMU. Boom.
Been waiting on that like today. I don't think it's going to hit. I don't think 10s are going to come. So
no, I don't think so. I did. That's what I laid at the start of the week. I can tell you that. Howdy was the Buffalo team today. Just injury reports. Yeah, I mean, leading rusher for Ohio's out. I caught that late last night.
Ohio's burying him though. It's 31-10 Ohio.
Oh wow. They're a sneaky team in the MAC. There's some sneaky cackle this motherfucker. Sorry.
I tell you what.
Oh my God, that was good for Navy.
If Ohio fucking wins the MAC this year, I might retire from action because I've got some great prices on a number of teams and no Ohio whatsoever. That would be very frustrating. So, and I know, and they're fucking rolling now. How?
I don't know. They lost their entire team. Unbelievable. Anybody know why Temple's 8.5? Yeah, we asked that, Brett, earlier. I know there's a couple respected groups that are on East Carolina, but we like Temple. Sorry that we gave you guys a bad price there. Navy's moving. Broken play, long pass. Here we go. Game on. They're not going to quit. Campbell -7.5 against North Carolina. A&T is a good look. A&T down 3-4 starters who hit the portal, including their best player on either side of the ball, Lante S. I'm going to tell you on that, Lante. I did not bet that game, either side, but that seems like it's good information.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little richer than that.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, it's like 9.5, 10.
All right.
Even at the soft open, but
I'm going to circle that, though, for the future. You want to lay 9? We're good. Let's just
I don't think it's widely yet to
All right. We appreciate you, Lante, for that
Yeah,
news.
no, good info though. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we do. Jeff in the chat, is Michigan State more of a play if Will Johnson's out? I mean, that Michigan State's clearly the right side. I think Michigan State wins outright. But I mean, if I'm gonna be price dependent, I mean, come
Right.
on.
Right. Yeah.
We
you
gave
can't-
it out though. Best bet on
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah. I agree. Jeff, at 3 now, I also think the move to Davis Warren is the right move for Michigan. Like,
Really?
yeah. I mean, of the
Oh my-
3,
Are you kidding me right now, Mister?
listen. I was on the
Are we
orchard
gonna
train.
hear a
It
different
crashed.
story
I
each
was on
week
the
from
Tuttle train. It went into the ravine. You got to go with the guy who can throw the ball. He's the only guy.
We're gonna have to pull tapes up on this stuff. I mean, you had Davis Warren as an idiot 3 weeks ago.
Gone. Zach incinerated him. So yeah.
How
no.
about this? You don't have a quarterback.
You
on the
don't.
roster.
We don't. But you
Okay.
got one of the 3 that can probably throw for 175 yards, and that's the one.
Why can't you just
He
wildcat
has
it with?
the shoulder. He's got the shoulder of an 80-year-old man. He can't throw the ball.
All right.
The other guy
Wildcat it
literally
with
can't throw the
two
ball.
back sets with Donovan Edwards and Mullins. Here comes Navy, first and goal at the 7. They're rolling.
Should have took that second.
Need the
half.
updated Bama thoughts. We kind of gave them a little
It's
bit.
like Cook's gonna play, but he's gonna be on one leg. What do you want to do with that? How much is that worth?
I
don't
mentioned
know.
the team total under 17 and a
Yeah.
half Missouri. I need 14 to lay it with Bama. I still don't trust this Bama team because we mentioned Milrow's not healthy either. The under was kudos for 10 for that
Yeah,
under.
that
That's
was
good stuff. First and goal, Navy. Here they go. I told you they went quick.
No quit in the service academy, baby.
Best FCS value on the board. Tarleton minus 4.5. I can tell you, I bet Tarleton today. So take that info with what you want there. I gotta look at my list on that. But yeah, that's good today. Old power ratings like that one on Tarleton. Jared in the chat, what is it that has you guys feeling Wisconsin can cover the number tonight? They beat a bunch of turds the past 3 weeks. Well, it was price dependent. And we've said this all week. We've been consistent that we think they're the right side, but it isn't the right price. So reverse Navy touchdown. They ran the Philly special. Oh no, he dropped it. You gotta be kidding me. They ran the Philly special and they dropped it. Unbelievable. Am I gonna get screwed over on this total? It could happen. Already 5 minutes gone in this second half. I mean, they're just running. I can't. But how do you drop that pass? Oh my God, you could have caught that one.
I would, yeah.
The quarterback dropped it. Unbelievable. Pathetic. What are we doing with Wisconsin? I mean, I hear you on that, but here's the second side to that is what Penn State. I mean, they don't impress me that much.
They don't. They have no explosive. They don't have no explosive. Like their passing game is just. Yeah.
4th and goal, Navy. Here we go. That's big. Took Jeremiah Smith over 60.5 yards. Kirk, how's that going? I didn't look.
I mean, let's see here. He's got 70.
Got 70.
So.
Yeah, he's good. Good job, Kirk. You got a winner there. Carlos, no defense in North Texas Tulane. Let me hat tip the what was that? The gym bets by Mr. Blue Horseshoe gave that one out. The over.
Oh yeah.
So
why does he stay at Caesars? Why is he always at Caesars using the amenities?
I guess. I mean, he just.
Well, I mean, does he stay there all the time? Like, what? If I tell you what, next time I'm staying at Caesars, if I see I'm calling like the front desk and being like, "Excuse me, we've got a guy in the gym who, can you see what room he's in?"
I don't get it either. I know where he lives, and I know where. I mean, it's a haul to get there, but he's always there.
Right. So, like, what is he? Is he
I think he takes advantage. I mean, they have the best rewards program. So I mean, you get a lot of food, a lot of drink, nice parking right there.
Next time I'm at Caesars, he better not do a video there because I'm taking the security guy. Like, come with me, sir. I need to know what room this man's in. Otherwise, I want him off the property.
I think he just drives there to work out. I guess the gym. I don't get it though. I don't. He's an interesting fellow. More interesting than even I anticipated. I mean, I did podcasts with him for 3-4 years. As he gets older, he becomes a little bit more goofy.
eclectic. Navy
Yeah,
touchdown. He didn't update us. I can't.
Yeah, touchdown Navy. They scored on Heidenreich scored. So 31-14. Here we go. One more touchdown for the old top service there.
Here we go.
But,
East
good
Carolina
for
right down.
the
That's
second half there. Mike in the chat, Oklahoma to win the SEC. I like the positivity. You got to like the fight. I like teams that, continue to fight. I really do. So kudos for that. We are back, Mike. Peyton, a couple more here. Is Lewis playing tonight on the island?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, if you trust the market, no.
Yeah. God dang it. That's on me, man. Because watching that game, and I did not get that. I just, shame on me. Since he gets to +7, right? 7.5. There was some 7s. The Hall of Famers here in town.
7s they got. Yeah, I remember. I think not the Hall of Famers, but the Gate had some 7s.
Yeah, we lean at 7. Since he there. We got any other closing thoughts? I mean, I apologize. If you're listening and have good headphones on, you probably are hearing this ridiculous sound of my freaking cat going nuts. I don't know what his deal is. He's screaming. He needs points, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. The dog's sleeping quiet here,
Yeah.
so no underdogs barking, but I don't know what the cat sound means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm trying to think. Is there a good like Wildcats tonight? A lot of money on Arizona.
Yeah.
I'm hearing Green out, Millam
Yep.
out, the left tackle for West Virginia. Those 2 injuries there. And then my West Virginia people told me, no, locker room might not be good. So there's a little bit of info on the Cats there. Anti-Wildcat money down there in Lexington. Auburn taking money. I don't trust either team. Central Michigan, more shenanigans there. They got bet down to 10.5. It was 13 yesterday. That's interesting. I don't have any other close. Boy, Eastern Michigan's back out to 3. These MAC games are unbelievable.
I know. Iowa taking a little money too.
What's with that? Dude, they're fading our best bets. Oof. I have heard a group is fading a lot of services. I've been hearing this all year.
Yeah. And
they're very well known. I don't know the guy well, but I know enough of him. I don't like him. So under money in BG Toledo looks like. I don't think that's looking more and more like Leeson's out. So good on you. You got a nice winner there with the Falcons against me.
We're going to need to keep pace with the Bobcats, apparently.
The what? The
Ohio.
Bobcats. Okay, I got you. Yeah, Buffalo did score. Central Florida out to 3. That's unbelievable. I almost too many people are on that now. I'm actually concerned.
I agree. That is.
Somebody asked me that yesterday. I'm like, whatever. I did not ever anticipate that line getting to 3. I thought it'd go 2.5. I got nothing. You got any closing thoughts? Let's recap the best bets. What's still left? What we still got? If I'm Navy, I onside kick this. They're not. Are they? Nope, they didn't. I don't know why they didn't onside kick. I would have. All right. We got under in the second half Oklahoma that we gave out today. We got the parlay still going strong there. Temple, part of the parlay, Northwestern, negative CLV. Oof. Yep. Over in the Northern Illinois game. Akron's got some CLV, although Eastern just took a little bit of money there. Scroll down. Milroe under rushing yards, under passing yards. He's banged up. And Wake Forest, CLV there. Utah State, not as much with Royals out. Michigan State, a lot of CLV. A&M, not so much, although it's just all dependent on Wegman. We just gave out SMU on this show. Love Kansas. Tout Service gave out Kansas. Love. Thank you, Mr. Muscles, for that. I appreciate you. Other than that, that's all I got.
Let's finish her up. Have a day.
All right. That'll do it for the man, the myth, the legend himself, Joey Knish. For everyone that tuned in this halftime show, you just watched Hit the Books, part of the Hammer Betting Network. I will give credit also to Zach Phillips. I'm merely Brad Powers. Thank you, guys. See you on Monday.